Helen Keller was a true American icon to many people. Helen Keller was the first blind and deaf person to win the Bachelor of Arts degree. Helen Keller has made many astounding achievements within her life, but imagine what else she could have achieved if she did not have any disabilities. This leads me into human germline editing. Human germline editing repairs the break in DNA according to the Science Direct on August 3rd, 2017. Today, I'll be talking about human germline editing and why you should consider implementing this into embryos. This is a very important topic because it can prevent disabilities and diseases within people throughout the entire world. I'll be talking about the problems and how disabilities affect functions. I'll be talking about the causes and how defective genes and brain damage cause these disabilities. And I'll be talking about the solutions and how disabilities can be prevented. The problems. Disabilities can affect function. According to the World Health Organization, on January 16th, 2018, 15% of the world's population reported that they had some form of disabilities. This includes deafness, blindness, Down syndrome, Asperger's, etc. And according to the New York Times, on February 20th, 2017, the Wilmer Eye Institute reported that the worst ailment was blindness, according to Americans. And this brings me into visual impairment and blindness. Also, the JAMA network on June 8, 2017 said that 174,000 children in the United States between the ages 3 and 5 had some form of visual impairment. This is an extremely large number and shows that many Americans, and especially children, have to live their entire lives with these visual impairments. Going into deafness and the inability to hear, the Healthy Hearing said on November 30th, 2019, that 38.2 million Americans had some degree of hearing loss. This is an extremely large number, and that many people should not be able to have to go through life without hearing or needing the use of hearing aids. Now that I've talked about problems and the disabilities, let's talk about the defective genes and brain damages and the causes of disabilities. So defective genes and brain damage cause these disabilities within people. The primary cause of defective genes are the primary cause of disabilities, according to Science Direct on August 3rd, 2017. Also, the World Health Organization said on January 16th, 2018, that 76 to 85% of people had no treatment with their disabilities in developing countries. This is an extremely high number, and with no treatment to these disabilities, their disabilities could get worse, and they could also pass these disabilities to their children if they're not being treated. Now let's talk about brain damage, which is also associated with deafness and blindness. Brain damage with a sensorial hearing loss and damage hair cells in the cochlea, according to the Medical News Today on June 27, 2018, show that this is one of the reasons that many people lose their hearing. Also, according to the World Health Organization on October 8, 2019, blindness is caused by glaucoma, which is a break in the DNA, and the glaucoma causes the blindness. Now that we talked about the causes and the defective genes, let's talk about the modification of DNA and the self-regulation for some of the solutions. So the solutions that disabilities can be prevented by human germline editing. According to Science Direct on August 3rd, 2017, it showed that human germline editing repairs breaks in the DNA. Many disabilities, such as hearing loss and blindness, are breaks in the DNA or RNA, and these human germline editing processes can fix these while the embryos are in their embryonic state. Also, according to Science Direct on August 3rd, 2017, showed that RNA-guided nucleus customized to target specific sequences. So this means that the RNA-guided nucleus targets specific sequences in the RNA and the DNA to prevent certain disabilities such as hearing loss or blindness. According to the Springer link on June 26, 2017, the human germline editing modifies the DNA in order to fix any hiccup in the DNA. And as I've said before, any hiccups or any imperfections within the DNA can be changed with the human germline editing. And according to EMBO reports, on February 20th, 2017, a process of self-regulation can clarify responsibilities of the doctors and can help clients choose to undergo the process of human germline editing if they would like to human germline an embryo. These are a few solutions that can help prevent these disabilities, which will make life a lot easier to live. So with the problems of defective genes and disabilities affecting function, and the causes with defective genes and brain damage, and with the solutions that I provided that could show that disabilities can be prevented, human germline editing is an effective way to stop these disabilities from happening and help many people live much easier and simpler lives. Helen Keller was a great person and an American icon, but what else could she have? What else could she have achieved if she did not have any of these disabilities?